Geechee Gotti is your 2021 Champion of the Year winner. And let's be honest, we weren't surprised. However, it's a couple call-outs about this list that I just don't understand. We got to get into the good, the bad, and the downright ugly of Champion of the Year list 2021. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? And I wouldn't be who I am if I ain't do what I do. So shout out to my brand news and my day ones. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And, of course, make sure you copy that Temperature Check apparel, man. So, Champion of the Year was announced this past Sunday, man. First and foremost, before I get into the list and the good and the bad and the ugly of the list, I gotta shout out Jay Black and the entire panel. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have the attention span to be yelling at a bunch of dudes for 8 hours over battle rap. So the passion that you guys shown, great. The commitment to Champion of the Year that you guys show, great. However, it's a couple things on this list I just don't understand that y'all got to explain to me in detail. And I don't need everybody yelling at me all at once because I ain't here for all of that. But let's get into the list overall. So I'm not going to lie to you. My top 10 for Champion of the Year looks very similar to what the panel actually had. So I really wasn't mad. Like, of course, there's a couple things within your list that doesn't resonate with mine. I think some of the biggest things I have on my list that differentiate from the Champion of the Year list is I don't have A Ward in my top 5. I actually have him at number 6, and I actually bumped Chess up to number 5. That's just because every time we saw Chess, it was a moment. Every single time we saw Chess battle, it was a moment. It was potential battle of the year, or it was a battle of the year, or it did 2 million views on YouTube. Like, all of that comes into account. You know, we talk about Chess, and I really don't think people understand how much growth he's shown in his whole battle rap career. And for him to be so young, the amount of pain that he's putting in, again, every time he battled versus Loso, potential battle of the year. Against Kid Chaos, potential battle of the year. Easy to Block Captain, battle of the year. Battling Charlie Clips at Chris Brown, which obviously was a novelty battle of sorts, just because it wasn't necessarily a battle rap environment. However, I thought he did good. So I think that's probably one of the biggest discrepancies. The biggest discrepancy I'll get into when we do the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm looking at this list. Again, like I said, at the end of the day, I was in the spaces with Piperboy Sunday night and a couple other media outlets, and we were having conversations about Champion of the Year. Really good conversation. But one of the things I took away, and shout out to Tati of Let's Talk Battle Rap for that. At the end of the day, we're splitting hairs. If you got somebody in the 5 or 6 spot, the 3 to 4 spot, the 1 to 2 spot, the 7 to 8 spot, you splitting hairs at that point. So, like, the list for me isn't that egregious, except when we get to the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's get right into it. The good, A Ward. I'm glad that A Ward finally got the credit I felt he deserved. He had an amazing 2021, battled on multiple stages, battled big names, small names, big leagues, small leagues. I thought he had a great year. He made the jump from 20 to 5. So he definitely had the biggest jump between Champion of the Year from 2020 to Champion of the Year to 2021. So I was definitely pleased about that. I think A Ward did a great job marketing himself right after the Champion of the Year 2020 list was announced. Really kind of standing on that platform and kind of carrying that marketing and that momentum all throughout. Again, he did the maxed out with Ill Will. He did another maxed out with Rosenberg Raw. But the thing that always is going to hurt A Ward is if he doesn't get these bigger names in 3-round battles. Like, yes, he battled Arse, but it was a 1-rounder. Yes, he battled Charlie Clips, but it was a 1-rounder. That's what you get when you are with the URL. They have the financial bandwidth to book 3-round battles against some of the biggest names in battle rap. So that I think it's going to be a constant narrative and a constant uphill battle for A Ward to fight. But again, super excited for him to get the number 5 slot for champion of the year. The bag. And this is probably where the biggest discrepancy is on the champion of the year list versus my champion of the year list. You guys have Bill Collector coming in at number 13. How in the hell is Bill Collector number 13 in 2021? I get it. The Big T loss was bad. I told him it was bad. He knows it was bad. But what we not going to do is discredit this man's work. What we not going to do is act like in a culture full of subjectivity, most of his wins came from judge battles. I don't care if they were on KOTD. It is not his fault, the opponents that he faces. He can only face who they put in front of him. Do y'all get mad when the Chiefs play the Pittsburgh Steelers? No, because guess what? The NFL put the Pittsburgh Steelers in front of the Kansas City Chiefs. So stop it. He has judged wins. He 30 Arsenal. Yes, he has. Bill Collector, and me and my boy Deadass Talk, we talked about this last night. We're going to get into a segment special just catered towards Bill Collector and his resume. But for the past 2 years, he's had less than 3 losses. Let's just be clear about that. I got him losing to Holmesy the Guy in 2020. I got him losing to Big T. But come on, son. Y'all are wilding. Bill Collector is one of the most innovative pens, one of the most innovative battlers, one of the most genuine people in battle rap. For his name to constantly come up short on these lists it's ass. It's ass. That's what it is. I'm sorry. It is complete ass. I got Bill Collector as my number 8. I have Bill Collector as my number 8 on my champion of the year list. So that's probably the biggest discrepancy on this list, that for people that are already on the list that we can talk about. You have him at 13. I have him at number 8. Let's get to the ugly. There is a guy that you guys, the culture does not respect, the panelists did not respect, and I don't understand why. And I have really been quiet on this particular subject because I know what the narrative is going to be once this blog drops. You're going to say that I'm showing favoritism. You're going to say that I'm showing bias. And damn it, I am, because someone deserves to. Someone deserves to advocate for this man, advocate for his talent, advocate for his ability. You guys want to call him the best in this one of the best in this category, one of the best in this category. But when it comes down to champion of the year, he doesn't sniff the list? Are you shitting me? Kid Chaos. Why is Kid Chaos not on the champion of the year list? I get it. I get it. He had some losses in 2021. But look at the competition that he's constantly facing. Out of the 2020 class that has Easy to Block Captain, Real Sick, Lou Castro, Fonz, and among the others, he's had the toughest competition since the Ultimate Madness tournament, and it's not even close. It's not even close. Who else has JC? Who else has Chilla? Who else has Danger? This is some of the best pins ever in battle rap when we talk about pins. Who else has Danny Myers? He has Chess. Like, he's constantly in the conversation of performance of the night or battle of the night every single time he battles. So I do not understand for the life of me how Kid Chaos does not even sniff this list. So this is his 2021. He battled the 2021 champion of the year. What the? He battled Chilla Jones as the 2021 champion of the year. He also battled your number 6 for champion of the year. He battled Chess in one of the battles of the year. Yes, he got a clear loss to Danny Myers. I cannot debate that. But he's also number 8 on your list. He's number 8 on your list. What are we talking about? Then he battled Jay the Nightwing, who, he's definitely had his struggles of late, but again, Jada Nightwing was on a streak. He was on a very consistent streak up until he met Av, and then he came back with Kid Chaos, and I had Kid Chaos beating him. But we also got Av on the... And then, yes, he battled Holmesy the God. I'm sorry, did anyone forget that Holmesy the God won the Ultimate Madness tournament? Did anyone forget that? I understand he had a little slap jump into his rounds. That does not mean that he beat Kid Chaos. What is wrong with Kid Chaos that y'all don't appreciate? Because every time I look up, everyone always has him in Performance of the Night. Everyone always has him in Battle of the Night. Everyone always says he's one of the best pins. He's one of the best performers. But why, when the rubber meets the road, Kid Chaos is left behind? We're not doing that. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. Again, I'm not here to argue. At the end of the day, I don't want to be on the panel. This is not for me to be on the panel. I think what you guys do is amazing. For you guys to take the amount of time out that you do to not only create your own list, but argue and debate the list. You guys, I appreciate it. But the good, bad, and the ugly, man. Again, A-Ward, you went from 20 to 5, my G. You can't get upset about that. I'm sorry. You don't have the big names you need in order to win Champion of the Year consistently. I'm just telling you. Yes, you battled Geechee. We get it. I got you beating Geechee. I do want to say that. I do have you slightly beating Geechee in that battle. However, you got Geechee, you got Rosenberg, you got Ill Will. Those 3 battles are not enough, bruh. They are not enough. The bad, Bill Collector. Can we stop? And Bill Collector has, this is second year in a row, because I do believe in 2021 he was 6, which, again, I had him higher than that because, again, he only had 1 loss. I think I had him at number 3 on my list for Champion of the Year in 2021. But this is the second year in a row Bill has advocated to not be on the list. Don't put him on the list. He does not appreciate the way you guys degrade his work and his effort. So don't even try to put him on that list. And again, Kid Chaos not being on the list, but you constantly got Kid Chaos as one of the best pins in battle rap. Kid Chaos not on the list, but you constantly got Kid Chaos as one of the best performers in battle rap. What are we doing? But this is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know my motto, we just getting started.